reappointed back in December with the clear objective of qualifying Bulgaria for the Tokyo Olympic Games. So the Varna leg here, week 3 of the men's FIVB VNL, gets underway with Australia serving against Bulgaria. And the Bulgarians hit the ground running. Atanasov with his first contribution in the competition this season. Off the set. So Seganov on serve. Australia level up the match. So 13 then, Sam Walker, wing spiker from the Big Bank Tartu in Estonia. Throw down, pick up by Walker just inside the paint. They work it to the opposite. Oh, it's another good block by Walker. Oh, he couldn't control the dig. Very bright start here from Atanasov, the 23-year-old. He's been brought in because the coach knows him. Atanasov, he plays for Silvano Prandi at Chaumont in France. Well, there will be a few blips to iron out. Really interesting clash on the cards here. That's a hit into open court from Todor Skrimov. Very impressive across the first week for Bulgaria, Skrimov. And I think the deeper we get into the VNL Intercontinental Group phase, the more you will see the best of the Bulgarians. Because the addition of Svetan Sokolov can't hurt them. Perhaps today or even tomorrow might have come a little too soon for Sokolov, but they've got Teodor Todorov as well to be unleashed at some stage. Terrific pickup by the Aussies. Oh, they can't manage to sustain it though. The hit from Sokolov. But we're just going to have to see how much court time he's given. Well, they put a challenge in here for a net fault. Part of the body is allowed to touch the ball. Now then, it's ball to tape there, isn't it? The skin catches it as well. So a correct challenge there from Mark Lebedew and the Aussies. Okay, well that's the referee up in the chair there, Michael Tomelis, I do beg your pardon, our Greek official, and there's a fair bit of dialogue here between he and the captains. As we saw there, as Silkai wound the tape back, it was a correct challenge. So Lincoln Williams, the Australian opposite, leading point scorer in the VNL for them with 61. The error count, though, is the one we're interested in right now. So here's the man, Sokolov. A dreadful 2018 for him. To have ACL surgery last June. He's only properly back now. That's a shoulder swing that comes back at them. Seganov will set it. And then Skrimov just fails to roll the ball over the top of the tape. It's a miss there for Bulgaria. Chance to establish some early ascendancy. No, he's gone very shallow trying to cut that back across the net. He's missed it by a reasonable amount as well, Skrimov. So 15, Luke Smith from Suprum Lubin in Poland. Seganov just switched it there. Grozdanov was repelled. Sokolov shows them what they've been missing. They've been relying heavily on Nikolai Uchikov at opposite in the absence of Svetan Sokolov. But the big man's back in town now. Skrimov serves. Prodigious topspin. There's Williams. No. To miss. To clean out from Lincoln Williams. Plays in Russia with Nizhnevartovsk. Right up there. 134 caps. You're looking at that bracket of players. They've got Luke Smith on 135. Sam Walker past 150 caps, and then Luke Perry, who's going to be approaching the 200 mark when this competition ends. Shot through the block there. Skrimov, yeah. Pipe attack that time from Todor Skrimov. I just wonder if that's more his strength. So Bulgaria side out. Alex Grozdanov, the middle blocker from Masek in Belgium. Quick set and the power play. Trent O'Day, very aggressive, in on the net there. Well played. Arshdeep Dosan, the setter. (8-6). Bulgaria with a lead of 2 here. Australia were 13th in the inaugural VNL last year. And sustained success, which is measured in progression through first round pools. That's what they're after. But we're in that zone now. We're into the Olympic countdown zone. A good performance in the summer competitions and the Olympic qualies gets you in the frame for 2020. Australia back to within 1. Big throw there from Luke Smith. Walker serves. Skrimov! Attack line fault there. Seganov tapped over by Gotsev. Dosan with the set. Bulgaria have blocked it back. Dosan, nice, quick, tight assist there for O'Day. Dishing it up. And Trent O'Day wolfs down his meal. Again, it's only token resistance there defensively from the Bulgarians. It's time for a timeout. The Aussies lost each of their opening 5 matches of this year's VNL before getting a straight sets victory against Germany. Only once before of the Aussies won consecutive VNL matches. 4 in a row in June of last year. Sam Walker. No, there's too much on that service from Walker. Misses. Well, the initial call here gave that as an out. It's missed the paint, hasn't it? Yeah. That comes through the net. Plenty of velocity on the service from Atanasov. Trent O'Day's serve. Oh, that's a terrific finish again. Svetan Sokolov. A class act. Well, it's 10-10. Should this challenge be rejected? So the Australians have called an antenna fault there, the antenna being the vertical extension of the playing surface. So the ball is not allowed to touch the antenna, basically, because that's an illegal assist. Ball over it, indeed an arm. So there is a fault there. Got a good record with his challenges in the VNL so far, Silvano Prandi, Bulgaria's coach. Yeah, confirmation of Bulgarian point here. Very entertaining stuff in Varna. Second match of the opening day's play here, week 3 of the VNL. Yeah, Williams may not kill them cleanly, but he's a reliable enough source of points for Mark Lebedew and company. Back set from Dosan. Fabulous serve from Williams. And the Aussies have picked it up. Cute play at the net from Bo Graham. Just enough presence about Graham there to worry the Bulgarians. Lincoln Williams is going to beam another service over here. That's the intention anyway. Nope. Not that time. Crashed and burned. The Aussies survived the first-round pool at the World Champs last year. They crept in behind Russia, Serbia and the United States. Unfortunately, when they got to the second round, though, that's when their level was exposed. Wow! Sokolov out in the field. Look at his arms, down by the sides. He comes in just to sort of protect his own body, actually, against the force of the spike. Quite an accomplished catch. Saganov, that's a good save for Skrimov, who finds the corner. And that was a terrific piece of improvisation mid-rally. The set allowed Skrimov to open up the court there. And the super spike finds that apex deep in the corner. Now Skrimov batters down the service. It's hit at Luke Perry. Bulgaria blocking well. And that was down on the floor in a flash. Loose ball snapped up there. One step forward, two back for the Bulgarians. Graham serves. And he hits it out to Tanasov. Transition involves Grozdanov. Good hit. Grozdanov's got the height, 2'6". There are 4 other players in the squad who are taller than that. At an average height of 2 meters dead, the Bulgarians, the kind of average that you want to be rocking, really, to be competitive. Good defense there, and the throw down. They're just growing in confidence, the Aussies. Just aggressive defense there, and it was a give and go basically from Sam Walker. So pick up, and he demands that set off Dosan. It's a very, very good finish, that. So Arshdeep Dosan on service. Dosan's from Ivanov, the libero. Floor touch. And Australia build deeper into this first set. 16-14. And they have a very good minute or minute and a half there with Sam Walker. Well, they're only trailing by 2. That's better. Great entertainment so far. Australia are in bullish mood. There has to be a degree of aggression when you're coming into an opponent's backyard to play them, as Australia are here. Arshdeep Dosan on serve for Australia. Good serve as well. Wide out to the right. Block back. Shutting the door in the face of Atanasov and directing the block cross court. Good serve from Dosan. Pulls that ace out of the hat. can't control the reception there, Vladislav Ivanov.
You. Stay concentrated and think. Next people in serve. Think how to serve, good serve, and yeah, to recover. 4 points, it's not impossible.
Dosat doing the business from the service line, the 22-year-old from Manly Bay. Into the net, Nova. Seganov with the pickup. This should be Bulgaria's ball. Perry, though, does brilliantly. And they nudge it to opposite side. But Williams can't stuff the shot through. So often happens when you're second favourites to win a rally. You can get there, and then when you're operating off a free ball, you're expected to win the point. That's when you can maybe overthink it. Seganov floats home the serve. Their defending service a very high line, Australia, and it allows them to move into that transition an awful lot quicker. Walker, who's top scoring currently for the Australians, with Trento Day on 5. Good service. Seganov, though, bumps it up, and Gotsev gets it down. Yeah, it can look so easy when you're able to control a rally like that. Each and every of the 3 touches allowed is executed in much the way it was intended. So with Tarnasov now, nets. Seganov, Sokolov. There they are again, defending high, and Williams tries to just poleaxe through. Block comes back, though. Well played. Net touch on the way down. Williams a bit lucky to get his serve here. The libero tempted towards that attack line, and again Australia picking off the block. Silvano Prandi's put a net touch challenge in here. This is a big point. 22-17 or 21-18, that's a big swing. And there's plenty of dialogue in amongst the Bulgarians here as they try and work out how this first set has drifted away from them. But Australia with aggressive defence are almost behaving like the home team. So Sanzar comes down, catches the net. Correct challenge. The gap is just the 3, not 5. Svetan Sokolov. His athleticism gives them so much more of a weapon. His accuracy doesn't know from service. Luke Smith to serve. Skrimov, brilliant blocking again. Getting the ball back Bulgarian side of the net. there's always an issue there with the angle here, because Skrimov doesn't have an awful lot of court to aim at. And when he narrows the angle down even more, as he does there, you've basically got a width of around about a yard to feed the ball in that corridor, the other side of the net, get it down quickly. Smith serves long. Bulgaria get their side out, 2 points away from giving up the first set at home in Varna. But the service line is Rosalin Penchev. The two brothers, sets of brothers, Bulgarian setter, as well as the Bratoyevs. Flat hit from the back of the palm there from Atanasov. This needs to be a good bump. No. Can't even turn it into the overpass. So there's a gap of 5 here at the end of the set. And much to the chagrin of the locals, it is not an advantage that the home nation are enjoying. The Aussies have come from down under to plunder. Service is out.
Stand up, now everybody clap your hands.
Alex Grozdanov now. Throw down, beautiful, getting high and getting over the top of the shot to cut down the angle. Arshdeep Dosan, fittingly, with a touch of class here at the end of a very classy set for Australia. Slick and tidy. And they have put the host nation into a position of catch-up at home. They won it by 5. 25-20 Australia in the opening set over Bulgaria in Varna. Well, playing in Bulgaria seems to bring out the best in Australia. 2nd of June last year, first edition of the VNL. Australia went to Arena Amrets in Sofia and beat the Bulgarians in straight sets. A year on, they're in Varna, but the pattern is repeating. Australia a set up and with the opening point as well in set 2. Dosan with 2 points. The Aussies tally. It's been a good spread amongst the Australian 6 in terms of points gained. Points won today. Martin Atanasov with the jump serve. Perry beneath it. They work the pipe finish. Luke Smith comes through. Nicely executed finish from Luke Smith, 28-year-old. Gotsev, no. They have to try and win the point again, the Bulgarians. So it's out to Sokolov, gets past the triple block. Now it's Bulgaria who have to rearrange and get into defensive mode. Oh, they're trying to be a little bit cute there with that disguised sideways set Arshdeep Dosan. Bulgaria remained alert. Good finish. He's done it again. Luke Smith flourishing. Player who was born in Jakarta to an Indonesian mother, English father, before they moved to Western Australia. Take it off. Back set. Oh, nothing doing. Sokolov can't find a route through. The sat-nav's malfunctioning. Concentration in maintaining the level now for Australia. 4-2, start of the second set. Saganov gives it to Skrimov. Uncontrolled pickup there from O'Day. And that left them struggling for the rest of the rally. Saganov pushing that set. Looks like they're going to keep Georgi Bratoyev, the other nominated setter, in the mothballs for today. Australia really catching a break here. Williams, service is all about brute force. Sokolov tries to catch the paint. He's put it wide. The home crowd just fearful of the same outcome as last year. Lincoln Williams now gives it the hammer from the service. No getting that back. Skrimov Too heavy off the serve, Todor Skrimov. Well, he's a player who just have that light shade about him, but didn't demonstrate it there. They'll enjoy acing like that all day long. First technical timeout of set 2. Australia have a lead of 4.
That block was the perfect one. It stopped, got a good touch. That's about 80 before you're going to get to the painting position 5.
Luke Smith, scorer of 5 points today. One of 2 survivors with Lincoln Williams of the London Olympic team in 2012. Net touch. The Volleyball have opened out a lead of 5. Well, in that London volleyball tournament at Earls Court, Australia played Bulgaria. Another point goes the way of the Aussies. They're up to double digits, much like in last year's VNL. Australia won in straight sets in London. Sokolov, Perry bumps it up to Dosan. Reliable set as well for Smith, but Bulgaria with the pickup, back it comes. The Australian block functioning perfectly well, thank you very much. Enjoying the trip to Bulgaria's Black Sea coast at present here. Smith almost with an Under Armour. And Australia need to pay for that profligacy of service. Well, Karakashev is the second libero, if you will. Service comes from Alex Krozhdanov. Dosan, oh, he tried that second touch dump down. You don't always get it right. It's a tricky shot to try. The element of surprise is key. But to not surprise yourself, that's the fundamental part of it. So Krozhdanov, oh, Great save by Dosan, who prevents the ace. Now he'll set, and Walker punches through. Winning the point ugly there, the Volleyball of Australia. Sam Walker of Tartu in Estonia, previously played for Corigliano. Graham's service poor. Seganov on service. Yeah, the Australians just struggling really to rein in that enthusiasm. High up the court, tight on the net. Dosan. Dead weight set. They're going to go at it again. Well, if in doubt, just smash it out. Try the wipeout. That's what Walker's done on 2 straight occasions now, hovering in the wing spike position. He's in at 4 at the moment. It's working out fine for the Australians. 13-8 here. Good service again, which is rocking Bulgaria back on their heels. And Australia have their levers around the controls of this second set. Dosan again will serve. Fabulous defense from Australia. Williams, who punched it over. Skrimov finally. Silvano Prandi is making a switch here. We're seeing another of the veterans, the big players. Just dropped in now. Week 3, Theodore Todorov has come in, another survivor from London and previous world champs going all the way back to 2010. And it might have lifted Bulgaria. They're up to double figures now, within 4. Skrimov with another tap. 5 attacks, 5 points for Todor Skrimov. Allowing Sam Walker to jump across and commit. Now Martin Atanasov. Walker on serve. Todorov. Played in London, Theodore Todorov. Bronze medalist in the 2019 at the Euro as well. Niels is going for the gold here, though. Really good rolling lead of 5 built up in set number 2 here. And Lincoln Williams, well, he's all about the brute force. He's got formidable strength, which might not be the most prized asset when it comes to jumping from a standing start, but he still manages to use that balance effectively. Well, the way the venue has been constructed here in Varna, it lends itself to the best of atmospheres. The banks of seating are extremely tight, extremely steep inside the Palace of Sport and Culture. You feel that you're looking right down and onto the action. As astute as Australia have been so far, a lot of mistakes from the Bulgarians. Trent O'Day, 5 points. Lands the service in. Skrimov on reception. Sokolov rolls the finish off the top of the blocking hands. That'll be his 4th point on his return. Tsvetan Sokolov. He was a European champion as well at club level with Lube only last month. Rattling off the service there, Sokolov. Ace, gift wrapped. Goes down the same channel. Dosan, overhand set. Williams gets it down. Seganov saves the overpass. Net touch. I think the crowd are just beginning to sense a Bulgarian clawback hit. Gap is 3. Lebedew calls a timeout.
Just take a breather, keep this one, keep your arms there. You don't have to do anything to get it high, except leave your arms there, it'll go high by itself. Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Tsvetan Sokolov continuing on service here. Dosan. Just the overhead dead weight for Walker, who got the initial pickup, runs round to complete the rally with a killing touch. I just think it's been pretty commendable the way the Australians have mixed up their game today and found different types of finishes. I certainly like playing here in Bulgaria. Lincoln Williams drills one through. And it comes through clean. Silvano Prandi looks to the bench. Skrimov buries that at Walker. They give it to Williams. And he, in turn, drills the shot at Karakashev. No control on that pickup. Williams there absolutely belts that down. Seganov. The transition for Grozdanov to get it down quick and fast. The 21-year-old Alex Grozdanov from Masik. Down past the side of Luke Smith. There's a service. Quick and again, aggressive on the transition. Shot from Williams. Yeah, that finds the gap. There wasn't much of a gap, but he found it. Controlled aggression from the Australians. Service from Bo Graham. Seganov hits it. Straightforward wipeout. Theodor Todorov with, well, the kind of contribution there that suggests experience. Just a tap. Just a tap, that's all it needs. Onto the open hands of Trent O'Day. Seganov over the head for Williams to bury another. Lincoln Williams is really working through that shoulder now. It's a go-to combination all of a sudden. Bump, set, give it to Williams, and he'll score. Yeah, respite for Bulgaria from Todorov. And on their service, Bulgaria are making a switch. So this is Martin Atanasov, swapped out for Georgi Bratoyev. His first contribution here and now, Bratoyev, the Nefehiming player. Service again, doesn't stay in backcourt for long. Expression says it all. Sort of, you had one job, really, at that stage when you swapped into the service rotation. Tanisov is back in. No wonder there's a wry smile just creeping across the face of Mark Lebedew. Well, every time they work it middle, there's points on offer for Bulgaria. Todorov in again for another score. Seganov, Todorov. Split front court defense, left, right, middle. Bulgaria are scoring past it at present. They're blocking. They're blocking Williams now as well. Big hit that. Big kill. They might have just been expecting Williams to land one here in the corner. Such has been the accuracy of Lincoln Williams spiking in this set. But we have a 2-point set now, when at one stage Australia looked a sure thing here. Bulgaria now to within one. The Palace of Sport and Culture is coming alive. Sokolov watches the ball drop off the set from Theodor Todorov, and it's the old hands, the veterans, the Bulgarian legends who are stepping in, and stepping up.
Guys, make sure that let's make sure. Smith, not Walker, Smith. Remember, B0 now, B0 against him. B0 Smith. Very good. Alex Criano.
Todorov serves. Williams, oh, and he sent it long. Well, they're going to challenge now. Williams drops to the floor, immediately thinks they've got the block touch. The decision went Bulgaria's way. Yeah, the moment Williams turned away, having just executed the shot, you knew that they were going to challenge. With a naked eye, it's an obvious clean out. Why we now have to wind the tape back and look at Hawkeye. So there's Williams, goes through, splits that Bulgarian seam off the block. He just rattles back the finger, doesn't he, of Grozdanov. So that's a big call A challenge at a very sensitive moment in the set, and therefore the match, because Australia already have the first set in the bag. To win set 2, they need 2 more points. Max Staples serves. It's a safe serve as well. Saganov, blocked back. Saganov will set again. Oh, that's off the blocking fingers. It's Svetan Sokolov. How they've missed him. How they missed him at the World Champs. And so far in the first 6 matches of the VNL. Flat serve this time from Sokolov. Oh, it had them worrying. But down the line it comes from Luke Smith. The Bulgarians, oh, they got to their stations once they realised the serve from Sokolov had opened up the rally. And then, oh, the shot goes past the 3-man block and no one bothers back court. Set point. Williams down the line, it's a cute service that. Sokolov, they block back with control. And the Australians infringing at the net. So Skrimov subbed in for Nikolai Penchev. I want Skrimov serving. Oh, what a service! Defending set point, and Skrimov with a screamer. Goes against Skrimov. Another good serve. Dosan tapped over the top there by Bo Graham, and that's the turnaround with Svetan Sokolov. He's the factor that's created the swing back towards Bulgaria here in Varna. Seganov reverses that set quite beautifully. Sokolov now. Another good serve. Dosan, oh, and he gets it to the wing spiker. Luke Smith all alone to devour the chance. Great set here in Varna. Luke Smith, 7th point. Overpass. They really should have this. Oh, and they have. Yeah. They made sure, but it was awfully tense as the ball dropped towards Sam Walker. Standing start. He made sure there by hitting it against blocking hands rather than trying to beat the block. We go again. Who has the nerve to hold serve? Australia back at set point. Had a couple before. In between times, Bulgaria had a set point too. 26-25 now though. Sokolov drills it down low. The pickup prevents the floor touch, and Williams to hit it. Back comes the block. I think Seganov wants the hero worship off that one. Oh, did he know too much about it? That's the moment where they think, right, this is our moment. But no. So Grozdanov now at 26. Oh, no. Oh, you have to get those over.
Stand up, now everybody clap your hands.
The tension gets to everyone. Seganov at least makes sure. Dosan gives it to Williams, who goes long. Well, he's very much a confidence player, Williams. When things are going, when he's landing spikes, it seems like that's all he's ever going to do. But when he starts missing, then a run of misses come. Dosan. I think he's put it wide, hasn't he? He has. Great chance to continue the set, but he's put it wide. And Bulgaria eventually huff and puff and blow down the Australian door. We're going to have an in-out challenge, by the way. But the instinct, I think, is that it was wide. Maybe the Aussies know that deep down within themselves as well. But nothing to lose, of course, at this stage. So this is the big moment that may enable Bulgaria to celebrate winning the set, leveling up the match. A whole different set of mental challenges. If you find out you haven't, after you've won the set, you have to go back and try and win it all over again. Yeah, good long way out. So, 29-27 is the confirmed score here in the second set. It was a terrific set. It ebbed and flowed. It went behind Bulgaria, and then Australia got back into it. They had set points, wasted them. Bulgaria then did the same. But finally, Bulgaria got the two clear. Brandy's team leveled up the match. That's the story of set 2 from Varna, Bulgaria. Very close run thing, reflected in the score, 29-27 to Bulgaria. So, getting their money's worth here. We're going to move into a third set. It's all to play for here. Brandy's team next face the Japanese, same time tomorrow. Round off against his homeland, Italy. That's on Sunday. And at the end of this particular week of play in the men's VNL, the nations will have played 9 matches of 15, just 2 more calls to go. Pretty fast-moving stuff in the VNL in the busy month of June. Remember, finals week next month in July in Chicago is the target. 1 set all between Bulgaria and Australia. The start of the third set produces an ace off Australian service. Nice way to come back after the delay. Arshdeep Dosan now. No, not with a follow-up though. But he's had a good match today, hasn't he, Dosan? Tseganov, close in over the net there. O'Day tried to get the ball down with a tip. Shot hit at Arshdeep Dosan. No picking it up. And Skrimov again, he kind of flat hands it down into backcourt there. Williams blocked back down. They've worked him out. There's a lot of love inside the arena for Svetan Sokolov, and no wonder. They've been without him for so long. But he's scoring from Bulgarian attacks. He's scoring with blocks as well. O'Day with the bounce down. Tseganov goes opposite there with the set. Sokolov, almost like he's never been away. Mark Lebedeau's called a timeout here. Tseganov looks to continue Bulgaria's very strong start to this third set. Sam Walker, though, in turn, tapping that shot off the inside hand of Skrimov. Then hits the service. Tseganov to Skrimov once more. He uses the angles really well, Skrimov. Great hands. deflects it off O'Day. Now that's a strong look. So Skrimov will hit it. Dosan. Block back. Smith again, cleverly just hitting the shot with real power, flat against open blocking hands. So there's not much chance of stuff block there if you hit that. It's not that bad. Tap down, beautiful execution there by Atanasov. Speed of thought as well is key. Strong finish by Luke Smith. They just have bursts now and again where you sort of shake down your shoulders and right, come on, let's have a run of points. Let's get back at the races. Maybe Australia have hit one of those grooves now. Williams serves into the net. Here's the man. Double figures for the day. Off 8 attacks. 1 block and 1 service point as well. Luke Smith to serve. Bump, set, finish from Skrimov. Pipe finish, well played. Tidily executed and expertly stitched together by Skrimov. Gap is 3. (8-5) Bulgaria. Martin Atanasov on service. Set for Walker. Yeah, pushes that shot off the side of the blocker. Again, it's just intelligent play, making sure you wipe out. Seganov, Skrimov gets the ball low. Graham does well to get down low, though, for the pickup. Seganov, Sokolov. Attempt from Sokolov being clean or not wouldn't have mattered because There's an Australian net touch as the Bulgarians move into double figures in set 3 with an ace. Grozdanov getting the spin and swerve combination working. Tide's turned here. They go wide off the spike from Walker. Mark Lebedew. He must be tearing his hair out here at the way the match has run away from his team. They won the opening set 25-20 and set points at the end of set 2 as well. Plenty to build on here for Bulgaria. Lead of 4, third set. 7 points for Alex Grozdanov in the course of the match. Dosan gives it to Williams. You just see the dip of the hand, just plonking the shot on top of the block. Increases the percentages of a kill. Seganov. Williams does it again. Not clean and tidy, but doesn't need to be clean and tidy. Also got matches in the men's competition in Gondomar, in Porto in Portugal. This third week of the VNL. Ormia in Iran. Beautiful deft touch down there by Skrimov. The Iranian leg actually might well see Iran can channel the support at home in Ormia. A real changing of the guard at the top of the order in VNL, because Iran have already beaten Canada in straight sets. They have Poland to come. Russia are currently top of the intercontinental round-robin group, and the Iranians. There are matches also in Cannes this week as well. The French hosts take on Germany, Argentina, the United States. Those latter two, USA and Argentina, in action as we speak in the first match. Russia have beaten Poland already in Ormia, by the way. Those matches already completed. Russia beating Poland in 4 sets, Iran beating Canada in straight sets. Brazil, Serbia, Portugal, China, they get underway just a little later on. Max Staples now. Needs a good serve, catches the tape. Bulgaria have control. It's an out from Todorov. Well, that's a rarity. Todorov has been pretty deadly so far today, but not there. Seganov with the overhead set, Skrimov to miss. In-out challenge here from Silvano Prandi. So 13-12, that is the score should this challenge be overruled. So in-out challenge, definitely out. Worth having a go, I suppose. Oh, wow. It's the play that's been serving them so well. But Theodor Todorov misses completely. And this set is all level now. And this match in the palm of their hand, the Bulgarians. All here in the third set. Seganov, Sokolov, push back down. Such a finite situation. The little balances, the little moments that mean so much, nothing in themselves, but extrapolate them, and little deflections, challenges upheld or overruled, misses by mere millimeters. They could have a psychological impact that could carry on through the next few points and indeed last throughout the set. All set now to be nip and tuck. Sokolov. See the Dosan, there's Williams through the block and down on the floor. Next in the service rotation is Trent O'Day here at 15-14. Absolutely no idea which way this set or indeed match is going to go. Both sides have been capable of real brilliance on the day. Both sides have been capable of some real basic mistakes too. Well, every time I've seen him so far in the VNL, he's looked very impressive. Todor Skrimov just doesn't miss much. Theodor Todorov now, the middle blocker, the returning middle blocker, on service, 15-all. Monster block there, slamming the door in the face of Lincoln Williams. And all of a sudden, the Bulgarians are feeling better about the entire situation again. Technical timeout.
Tablet. It's new. It's B1, but he used more. Diagonal. Yeah. It's B1, not easy. B1 against.
You can't fault the atmosphere inside here at all. It's why Bulgaria is always such a good place to come to. The locals really support the event and just enjoy their night out. It's probably a little bit past that one's bedtime. Throw down. The silence is deafening as Luke Smith makes it 16-all. Williams on serve. Set back by Bratoyev. Sokolov shut down. Monster block from Bo Graham. The Australians have just plugged themselves in again now and are blocking like demons. Overpass. Oh, what a pickup that is. Williams getting down low, pancaking, just extending out that left arm, keeping the rally going. Then he tries to hit it through and gets its rich rewards as well. Well, it's not every time that happens in sport. You get what you deserve, but Williams did there. That's the save. And then this is the score. Fascinating contest. Just as Williams takes his foot off the gas. Staples off. Back on comes Sam Walker. Into the front row here off the service. Luke Smith to deliver. Back set. Oh, the Australians have blocked it back down again. All of a sudden, they're finding the answers to Bulgarian attacks. Over the head set. In comes Sokolov. Oh, that was the go-to route for Bulgaria. Not so now. Plays 17. So Australia have put themselves in a very good position here. Skrimov. Bratoyev. Power play. Rosalind Penchev there, not messing around. Wing side. Rosalind Penchev on the board for the day. So looks like he's taking up position to feature in the second half of this match. Penchev from the Sesk club. Williams. No. It shifts again. The monster block is Bulgarian. High-risk service from Rosalind Penchev. Australia side out. Bo Graham from PK Pribrau in the Czech Republic. Bratoyev hoisting the set. Skrimov, oh, he tempted the blockers in, and then, do you know what? He almost goes mid-height. He somehow takes some height off the spike. Very clever shot. I like him a lot, Skrimov. He's got the shot selection. He's got a broad repertoire. Grozdanov. The overpass. Oh, they just about saved it. Terrific teamwork there between Dosan and then O'Day, because that was an overpass off service reception. But Dosan almost kills it stone dead. He uses the residual force of the bump from the service receiver. Stops short of a carry, just holds the ball over the top of the net and just tees up O'Day. What happens when you run out of challenges, I'm afraid. You're left with nothing but words. Third touch has to come over, yeah, and it invited the block. Plays 20. Crucial bit of cushion now for Australia. Bratoyev to Skrimov. Not at the first attempt, so Dosan just dead weights it for O'Day to kill with a pipe finish. 24 plays 20. And Australia are in the process of wrapping up the third set in similar vein to set number one. They took that 25-20. Bratoyev, third touch, that's the overhead. So one set point saved by the Bulgarians. Williams out, Jordan Richards into the fray. It's his first taste of the action today. Oh, Bratoyev, he's only pulled an ace out of the bag. Top spin service from Bratoyev. Two set points saved. Not the third though. Bratoyev service error, dumps into the net. Australia retake control of this contest in Varna. Well, Bulgaria, again, they got themselves into a situation where they could go on and hold and win that set, but all of a sudden the Australian block started working again. And now it is Lebedew's Australians, who always seem to enjoy playing here on Bulgarian courts, who need just one more set. from Williams. Luke Smith, Sam Walker. They're the top spikers for Australia. 12 for Williams and Smith apiece there. Great character being shown here by Australia. They've gone under in that third set, but not a bit of it. Very close match, isn't it? All Bulgarian errors in that third set. So approaching 20 past 10 in the evening, local time in Varna, on the Black Sea coast in Bulgaria. The hosts need to dig in. Best of 5 sets. Australia have won 2 of the first 3. Dosan for Williams. Taps to the opposite side of the court. Skrimov gets the ball down. Cleverly done. And naturally, a good start is paramount all of the time, but particularly so in this set. Walker on service. Bratoyev gives it to Sokolov. And that needs a back pedal. Dosan for Smith. Rocket. He found the paint. Might have come in shy as well. 2-1 Australia here. Nicely done. Super contact. Walker beams it. Bratoyev, there's Sokolov. Just hits that straight at Smith. Back to basics, really, for Svetan Sokolov. And points on the board are important at the start of this set. That's the push for Smith. A terrific dig out there by Karakachev. Very solid point 1 off the rally. What a piece of digging that was from the libero. The green goblin. Pulling for the mystical powers. Not exactly a green giant, is he? None of the liberos are giants. Smith rolls a shot off the top of the block. Bratoyev, Skrimov for the pipe finish. He's a threat anywhere. If he's in the back row, then he's going to come through and hurt you from distance. Todor Skrimov. That's 15 for the match now for Todor Skrimov. One of those points contributed by an ace. Let's see if he can add to that now. No. Perry picked it up. And the transition is for Walker. Splits the block effectively there, Walker. Bratoyev, over the head it comes, Sokolov. He does it again, Sokolov. You see straight away in the here and now, that's 13, well, up to 14 points now for Svetan Sokolov. The kind of scoring that they have missed. Just has a more varied game, more range than Nikolai Ochikov, the man he's ostensibly coming to replace. Smith gets it down. Oh, how on earth did Bulgaria get that back in play? Graham couldn't care less. Points for Lincoln Williams today. Might have another for the time being. Sokolov to serve. Dossan. Smith off the block, inside the line. Yeah, Bulgaria are going to challenge this. They're not going to be happy, actually, at the call, the referee's decision. Did seem to be a good floor touch, though. Bulgaria are challenging. Out. Overall. Again, the psychological balance shifts, maybe. There's so many variables during the course of a volleyball match to manage. Sokolov serves, that's Lincoln, who's got the blocking routine. Bulgaria are up to 8. Super snappy in this fourth set. They lead us into the first technical timeout.
Okay, what do you see there? What do you see on that one? All right, against Sokolov. Against Sokolov, we say up and down. Okay, he's looking at the outside guy and he's choosing what he does. Okay, but if you
So on the resumption, after the timeout, Mark Lebedew makes a switch, so Cody Stockton comes on here. 22, the opposite for Lincoln Williams, who's been given a breather, contributed 12 points to the Aussie cause, and it will be Australia on serve after the error. It happens so often after timeouts, after stoppages, that concentration and the rhythm all of a sudden is dissipated, so the server tends to find the net. 9-6 then for Bulgaria. Dosan throws down, second touch. Yeah, the coach liked that one. Everyone connected with the volley roos like that one. Arshdeep Dosanjh, his fifth point of the match, and this was the sweetest of the lot. Skrimov. There's a good long look down at that. We're going to see a challenge, I think, depending on which way the decision goes. Well, so it's a referee challenge then. Yeah, Skrimov has landed the ball in, as we can see, by some margin as well. Even though the initial call was the opposite way. (10-7) then. As Alex Grozdanov prepares to hit that service line. Quick bump, and that's a nice, clean cross-quarter. Curtis Stockton there, hits the ground running. Yeah, the conveyor belt move as the setter steps back to shovel on, almost a forward set rather than a sideways, to key into the run of Teodor Todorov. Georgi Bratoyev now will serve. There's the bump for someone to touch it back down. Back for O'Day, and they get a point off the block touch there, the Aussies. Again, finding a way to win a rally. It's a skill that further competition in events like the VNL can only enhance. Skrimov. Tapped down, always seems to play intelligent shots, Todor Skrimov. Bratoyev, and Skrimov again just hits it against a player in green, just makes sure no airs and graces, no great style necessarily to it, but it's effective. Booming serve from Skrimov. Bulgaria blocking back in terrific style to make it 13-9. Oh, what a serve from Skrimov. Screamer from Bulgaria's number 8. This is the angle. This shows you the swerve and the dip. Oh, it was heading for the apex, wasn't it? Before the token resistance, the outstretched right arm from Sam Walker comes in. Nothing he could do with that, though.
Points will come, but we need to really knuckle in, knuckle down for some side out here.
Bulgaria need to hold this service play now. Todor Skrimov has control for Bulgaria. Top down, almost off the back of Arshdeep Dosan there. Well, the immediate Australian reaction is to come across, talk to the second referee. The Bulgarian hit was against Arshdeep Dosan's back. They were terribly happy with the contribution there of Theodor Todorov, the Bulgarian 14, high over the top of the net here. I don't think they've counted that as a touch. 15-9. Dosan for Smith. He goes cross-court. Karakashev beneath it. Too much fizz in the shot. No retrieving that from Bratoyev. Penchev down. Oh, what an overpass that was. It's committed Bulgaria to try and attack again, and they couldn't work out what to do. It's an extraordinary bump back earlier on in that rally. From that moment on, Bulgaria couldn't plot the plan. Bratoyev, oh, they used the decoy. No, it's been called Australia's way. It's been called an Australia point. They used the decoy for the player running round the back of the setter to hit it down the line. So in-out call here from Bulgaria. So off the spike, that was called out, meaning an Australian point. Something Silvano Prandi wants to contest. It was in. It was in after all. Got a very good record with his challenges, Silvano Prandi. (16-11). The gap is 5 here. Bulgaria can see a route through all the way from this second technical timeout to the end of the set to take us into a decider. Just as Australia decide to dig in. Curtis Stockton, Australia's 22 on service. Karakashev on reception. Bratoyev. Shot punched through by Rosalind Penchev. They get the nod. Well, when a team are winning points, when they're functioning, when they're spiking successfully, there's just a swagger. But such is the ebb and flow, the shifting momentum, that you see both teams exhibiting that type of behaviour at various points during the match. Oh, an acrobatic touchdown there from Smith, and that's the toy box being dragged out of the cupboard, really. It's a good hit, this, because he knows that his starting stance wasn't the best there, Smith. He's able to recover with something approaching a trick shot. Now Luke Smith serving. Penchev on serve, Bulgaria blocking back. This has to be something special now for Australia to win the rally. Bratoyev thrown down by Karakashev. Quick AB set. And he gets high to just dump down the shot. Bratoyev, back set, Sokolov. Great pickup by Smith. They won't get to that one though. 20 plays 13 now. It's an Australian point. Yeah, the block back and long, I do beg your pardon. 19-14. Good leave, good leave. That kind of missed the bodies of Bratoyev or Todorov by an awful lot. They managed to sort of limbo their way out of the flight of the service. Dosan, back set, and that's into the corner. Super hit there from Curtis Stockton. Yeah. Top draw spike here on the Australian replacement. Through it comes, and we're up to 20-16 now of the ace from Arshdeep Dosan. Someone's been practicing. Bulgaria timeout here.
Opposite many times in contra-attack. E lasciato tanta parola.
Another ace. Bulgaria, they're not getting the yips, are they? Bump forward, down it comes, overpass. Bulgaria have to deal with it. Skrimov taps down, it's out. Well, that was a big point in the circumstances, the way Bulgaria were just beginning to wobble, the way Australia were beginning to believe again. Increasingly, we're going to be having a deciding set here. Dosan, O'Day, quick and clinical. Sokolov, blocked back. There goes Karakashev to Skrimov. Ratoyev, back set, Penchev with a pipe. Drains that down the middle. Rosalind Penchev. Bulgaria just edged further. Gap of 4 now. He's been brilliant today, Todor Skrimov. Right on cue. He serves into the net. Elliot Biles is getting some court time here. 22-year-old, plays University of Brandon with James Weir, who we may see come in. Good height on the touch. And they didn't even need to get the ball down on the floor there with Todorov. Todorov serves. Smith with a high set. And that gave Bulgaria's block the time to rearrange. Smith goes high with that right arm, just a little flick of the wrist, and he punishes Bulgaria. He kills them softly with that touch. Back set. Nikolai Penchev in at backcourt now. That's to his brother Rosalind. On we go. Oh, that's long. That's long. Stockton wound through the shoulder hit. Missed it. And we're going to be going to a deciding set here in Varna. This contest has been a roller coaster. Sokolov to do the honours then at set point Bulgaria. Dosan, two-handed throw. 24-21 will go back to the service line with an Aussie side out. Can't pop open the champagne just yet. Smith on serve. Penchev. Yeah, second set point. That's the one where they're able to level up the match again at 2 sets apiece. Well, what a match we've had here. It's going to go into a decider, a real war of attrition here in Varna. And you still don't know which way it's going to go. 25-20, Australia won the first set, 29-27. Bulgaria took the second, back came the Aussies for 25-22, but then in set number 4, Bulgaria win it by 4. And just a few moments' time, we'll have a first to 15 decider. Bulgaria's setter contact points then in that fourth set. Kicking down opposite side. And the story of the set there, as Bulgaria levelled up the match in 2 sets apiece. It's rather similar. You look at those, that caption at the end of each set, and it wouldn't have been a too dissimilar story. Very, very even. 15-14. The Bulgarians out attacking the Volleyball in that set. Who can hold their nerve? The Bulgarians won't want a losing start at home here in Varna. It's been a tough match, this. Curtis Stockton of Plessis-Robinson in France gets the serving underway. That's a hit from Sokolov down the channel. Bulgaria score first in the deciding set. Smith, blocked back down. Bulgaria have taken a big collective slug of breath, tensing up the shoulders. Georgi Bratoyev of Neftohimik on service. Bump from Perry. Smith will look to roll it over. Bratoyev. They work it opposite sides. A real rarity, a clean out, a wild swing from Svetan Sokolov. Don't see that too often from him. Again, is he banking on the block touch here? No. I think he's just sliced it. Bratoyev, touch on the block. Todorov makes it 3-1. Skrimov goes long. it's landed in. All square in the deciding set. Poor judgment call here from Bulgaria's backcourt. Bo Graham. Penchev. Bratoyev. And a downward swipe from Todorov. Just build up the points. Grosdanov's come back in. Theodore Todorov, who, like Svetan Sokolov, has had a big impact on his return today. O'Day, nice and tidy, nice and controlled. Dosan. Bump back, that's going to be very difficult for Dosan to pick up. Power on the service, which rendered it almost unreturnable. Yeah, it's an ace. Now then, the longest match in the VNL so far, of course, it's a competition that has been through just 1 year, but it also involved China and Australia. Last year's competition, 2 hours 31. That one lasted.
They stayed in the middle on the 7. Okay, so you can use that a little bit. Now you organise the
That match also saw the longest set standalone statistic in the VNL. Second set lasting 47 minutes. It went out to 41-39, Australia. After the build-up, an anti-climax is Sokolov. Just releases the service long. To the net, Nova, pick up, third touch comes over, it's all live. Much to the sort of confusion of Bratoyev. It's going to be 6-all here. The Bulgarians are very upset that that rally was able to continue. Bratoyev in particular, with plenty to say here to our first referee. Well, the atmosphere is picking up and the referee is appealing for calm. So Bratoyev, does he see a net touch there from Smith? Well, naturally the rally continues, and it's only when they lose the point that they're unhappy, the Bulgarians. Well, it's Bratoyev who's leading it for Bulgaria. So upset about the lack of a decision from the referee. I think they're calling it an Australian net touch off the serve. Well, he's overruled his initial decision. Mikhail Tomelis, the first referee from Greece here. And then after all that, we're back at 7-6. So Bratoyev, Skrimov, down it comes. Hotay gets low though, very good pickup. Stockton. Bratoyev bats it back into play. Sokolov using the entire range of the Australian court. Penchev for Skrimov, runs onto it. Think that was going long. Stockton picks up and it rolls long. Australia do magnificently in that rally to win the point. They really do. Great reflexes and positioning and movement and athleticism as well to get down low and dig and pick up. Bratoyev sets it blind. Oh, Sokolov with his eyes wide open though. Efficient again, Sokolov. 17 points off 14 attacks here and a couple of aces into the bag as well for Tsvetan Sokolov, the returning hero. So at 8-7 here in the first of 15 decider, we have a change of ends. On service for Bulgaria is Alex Grozdanov. Dosan, quick set, and Graham. Just one blocker. It makes it easy. And the obstacles are fewer, far between. Skrimov does well to score because he's off balance there as he hits it. It's that problem with the blind side wing spiker. Sort of overran the set there, did Skrimov. Great use of the body and dexterity to still open up his frame for the shot. Dosan. Australia blocking back to win the point. We're at 9-all here in the deciding set. This is even. It really is. The Aussies are next against Italy tomorrow. Bulgaria will play Japan. Sokolov, monster block back down. They just have little runs, don't they, both teams today, Bulgaria and Australia, of remembering the blocking pattern, remembering what it takes to do things like that. Triple block there. Graham and Dosan, I think, edge each other out of the way to get the plaudits, and the ace comes in as Australia pull away now. This contest has been in the balance right up to the dying final exchanges. And there may be one or two more twists and turns yet. Just gone 11 p.m. local time in Varna. Seaside cafes and restaurants will be doing a brisk trade tonight. If Bulgaria can somehow get back these 2 points and win the match. It's 11-9 then. Smith serves for Australia. Bratoyev sets for Skrimov to try and push the shot through. Open hand. Oh, and that's the throw down though. Dosan, second touch pick up. Well, that's the shot of a player full of confidence. He disguises it as well, goes up with both arms high. And then just extends the left. Off the serve of Smith. Bratoyev. And Karakashev, Sokolov, blocked back down. Todorov gets involved as well on the defense. It's tapped back by Skrimov, but without much conviction in truth. And it's very straightforward for Bo Graham to just say, no, I'll tap that back down, thanks very much. Don't think Graham was even required there because Skrimov hasn't cleared the tape. Silvano Prandi is hoping for a net fault, but you always suspect it is a challenge based in hope rather than anything when there's no discernible of indication that any of the players saw a net touch. Got it right, you know. Silvano Prandi, eagle-eyed Bulgarian coach, spotted the infringement. And he had a better take on that than the players actually out there on the court with Silvano Prandi. Oh, Skrimov somehow finds the route through. That's an absolute howitzer. Clearing everything in its path. The ace from Todor Skrimov, who has had a brilliant match. It's his second ace of it. Timeout with the gap down to 2 now in the 5th set. Wow. Wow. Bulgaria, right when it matters most, in the nick of time. They are taking this right down to the end game. Brilliant blocking. Skrimov, the service of Skrimov, quite brilliant for Bulgaria. But the moment Australia get the measure, quick transition and the punch finish into the apex. And that gives Lebedeau's team the advantage. Just 2 more points needed for the match here. It's a nice dead weight set, teeing up Bo Graham.
Sempre condizioni. Tu conosci il torto, quindi...
Sì, va bene con lei, come preferisci.
No, io preferisco la terra.
In questo momento questo centrale è molto basso, noi possiamo giocare tranquillo verso di lui. E anche questo dietro non è grosso, ma non è bravo.
Tense times in Varna. Bo Graham serves 13-12. Australia on the verge here of beating Bulgaria again. Oh, not so far, sunshine. It's 13-all. The release and the relief evident in the features there of Georgi Britoyev. Well, the first touch on it, but no control. So Theodor Todorov can serve out, in theory, here for a home win. Walker receives, comes back over from O'Day, and Bulgaria have turned the screw. 14-13 now, and after 2.5 hours play, the home nation have match point here in Varna. It's been an epic contest. The rally is live. Can they hit it over? The block comes down and in. And Bulgaria seal a famous 5-set victory. They've ended the jinx against Australia. Such an open contest this. We didn't know which way it was going to go until the final 5 minutes. Super match. Bulgaria, I think importantly for the event, have started off with a victory. The Aussies won the first set 25-20. Bulgaria then took the second 29-27. Back came Australia 25-22 in the third. In the fourth 25-21 Bulgaria, and then in a nail-biting deciding set, Silvano Brandi's team just edged it. They just had the composure. 15-13, they took it. But Mark Lebedew's Volleyball can be extremely proud of the part they played in this match. It was a match of momentum. Both teams went through phases of getting everything right and then seemingly everything wrong. The Bulgarian block on occasion was flawless. Australia had Lincoln Williams firing, but he tired. And in the end, it was just enough energy that the Bulgarians had in the tank to get through in the 5 here. So having suffered defeat to the Aussies in the home leg last year, Bulgaria get their revenge here with a 5-set win. (15-13), the score in Bulgaria's favour in the final 5th set here at the end of a thriller. That concludes the opening day's play then in Varna. Hope you can join us again tomorrow for Australia, Italy and Bulgaria against Japan.